I'm joined right now by local real estate developer Steve Vazza from Vazza Real Estate Group. Steve, thank you so much for stopping by.
Chris, it's nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Now, I understand that you develop real estate all over New England. You have an arm of your business that focuses on apartments, Waterford
Premier Properties, that's correct.
Tell us a little bit about what you're doing with that.
Waterford Premier Properties is the apartment division of the Vazza Real Estate Group. So through that particular entity, we've been acquiring several hundred apartment communities throughout the Northeast here, and now we're actually venturing into the Midwest, particularly Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. It's just a fabulous time, exciting time to be investing in real estate. Interest rates are low, economy's doing great, home ownership and purchasing is an all-time high. Just a very, very exciting time.
That's very cool. And in regards to investors, who are you looking for? It sounds like there's an opportunity here for someone to jump into the game with you.
That's correct, Chris. Our goal right now is to acquire in excess of 1,000 plus units, and by virtue of that, we're inviting qualified investors who want to get involved in income-producing properties. All of the apartment communities that we purchase, they're generally fully occupied, so there's an income stream, and we're inviting qualified investors to align themselves with our fund and participate in the cash flow.
Now, Vazza Real Estate Group, I know it's been a family business. You guys have been around forever. So basically, it sounds like there's an opportunity for someone who wants to get into real estate, invest in significant apartment buildings like what you guys are doing, but you get to tap into your real estate background.
That's correct. We've been in business now for almost 60 years. It's a family-run business, family-owned business that my dad started some time ago. As I've mentioned you in the past, my dad's unfortunately no longer around, but that notwithstanding, we've really tasted all the food groups over the years: apartments, retail, self-storage, single-family housing, commercial office buildings, and we like the apartment space. We think it's a nice. It's a safe space. The communities that we purchase, as I mentioned before, they're all fully occupied. There's in-place cash flow. So it's a nice opportunity for qualified investors to come into our real estate fund and participate alongside and frankly, capitalize on our years of expertise in this real estate market.
What makes a qualified investor?
A qualified investor is somebody that is looking for a risk-adjusted return on their income. Right now, we have a lot of people approach us, and they're just not able to get a return on their money in a bank account, certainly. And a lot of investors, private individuals, they've shied away from the stock market. That's not really a space that I'm particularly familiar with, but I know in speaking with them, a lot of people have not return to the stock market, or they think it's overpriced. Historically, private individuals, they gravitate toward real estate. I mean, it's kind of fundamental as Americans. It's home ownership, pride of ownership. There's something about being an American. We all like real estate, but a lot of people, it's a unique industry, and a lot of people want to take advantage of the opportunity by working with professionals like ourselves, and there are plenty of others out there that do this day in and day out. And we're going around for every opportunity that we see, we pass on probably 25. So you really have to know what you're doing and what you're looking at.
And you guys have that experience. I think a lot of people want to jump into real estate. Real estate is sexy, right?
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
Yep.
And people want to be involved, but they just don't know how to get started. Jumping in with a group like Waterford Premier Properties, you're getting 60 years plus of experience and able to get into something where you can really see a great rate of return on your investment.
Great rate of return, safety, in the investment. And, it's just, as I mentioned, it's just an exciting time right now. Everybody I talk to, I was talking with an investor friend the other day. He said he's in an unrelated business. He's in the metal manufacturing business. He said his business hasn't been this good in 17 years. He has back orders that he hasn't experienced in years. He's one example of many where I just see this renewed optimism. Small businesses are flourishing. There are some headwinds. I think those will be put behind us soon. But there's a tremendous opportunity right now in real estate.
For that person out there that likes what they hear, they want to connect with you, what is the best way to do that?
They should go on our website at www.vazzarealestategroup.com, and we can connect through them, or they can contact us. Derek Holt, our administrator, we'll get right back to you, and we're happy to talk to you about real estate investing.
Fantastic. I'm sure we'll put the link down below. Great opportunity to jump into the real estate game. And remember, this is real estate powered by Hub.